Sometimes, the one we leave behind is the same one who carried us through the hardest days of our lives. In the quiet countryside of Scotland, there lived a young farmer named Thomas Reed. He owned a small farm surrounded by green hills, cold winds, and wide fields. Life was not easy, but Thomas had one loyal companion who stayed beside him through every struggle, an old dark brown horse named Bruno. Thomas first met Bruno when he was starting his life as a farmer. The horse was strong and dependable, with a white mark on his forehead and gentle eyes that seemed to understand him. During those difficult years, Thomas had little money and many challenges. Every morning, before the sun rose above the Scottish hills, he worked with Bruno across the fields. The old horse helped him carry supplies, transport tools, and complete the heavy work that Thomas could not do alone. There were days when Thomas wanted to give up. His crops failed, his expenses grew, and many people told him that his dream was impossible. But whenever he felt defeated, Bruno was always there beside him, quietly reminding him to continue. Years passed, and Thomas slowly turned his small farm into a successful business. Through hard work and patience, his farm grew. He gained more land, more workers, and respect from people around him. But as Thomas gained success, something inside him slowly changed. The man who once appreciated every little help began to forget the simple days that shaped him. He bought modern equipment, wore expensive clothes, and surrounded himself with people who admired his wealth. One day, Thomas saw Bruno standing near the old barn. The horse was older now. His movements were slower, and his strength was not the same as before. Instead of remembering everything Bruno had done for him, Thomas only saw an old animal that could no longer help his growing business. Bruno has served his purpose, Thomas told his workers. He belongs in the old stable. I need stronger horses for my farm. The workers were saddened because they knew the history between Thomas and Bruno. They remembered that before the large fields and successful business, there was only a struggling farmer and a loyal horse who never left his side. But Thomas no longer looked back. Bruno was moved to an old part of the farm away from the busy fields. The horse did not fight or become angry. He simply looked at Thomas with the same gentle eyes he had shown for many years. But Thomas failed to understand that silent look. He was too focused on the life he had built that he forgot the companion who helped him build it. Time passed. Thomas's farm became bigger, but his confidence turned into pride. He ignored old friends and people who supported him before he became successful. He believed his achievements came only from his own ability. He forgot the difficult mornings, the lonely nights, and the loyal horse who helped him survive those moments. Then one year, a serious problem struck his business. Poor decisions caused his farm to lose a large amount of money. The people who surrounded him because of his wealth slowly disappeared. Those who admired his success were not there when he needed help. For the first time in many years, Thomas felt alone. Sitting inside his quiet house, he remembered the days when he had nothing but a dream and a horse named Bruno. He returned to the old part of the farm where Bruno stayed. There, beneath the cloudy Scottish sky, he saw the old dark brown horse. Bruno was much older now, but his gentle eyes remained the same. As Thomas walked closer, he expected the horse to turn away. But Bruno slowly approached him. At that moment, Thomas felt the weight of his mistakes. He placed his hand on Bruno's head and remembered every journey, every struggle, and every moment when the old horse stood beside him. He realized a painful truth. The success he was proud of did not begin with money, machines, or power. It began with loyalty, patience, and a companion who believed in him when nobody else did. From that day forward, Thomas changed. He learned that true success was not about how much land he owned or how many people worked for him. It was about remembering those who helped him when he had nothing. He cared for Bruno and made sure that the loyal companion who carried him through his hardest years would never feel forgotten again. Never forget the ones who stood beside you before the world recognized your name. Success can change your life, but gratitude keeps your heart humble. The value of someone is not measured by age, appearance, or usefulness. Sometimes, the quietest companions are the ones who help us reach the greatest heights. A person who remembers where they started will always appreciate where they are going. If you were in Thomas's position, would you still remember the one who helped you when you had nothing, or would success make you forget the ones who stood beside you from the beginning?